Attention passionate Dallas, Cowboys. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Dallas Cowboys' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Dallas Cowboys fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Dallas, Cowboys. Let's get to the news, all right. Cowboys Nation, buckle up because the NFL rumor mill is swirling around one of the most talked about defensive players in the league right now, DIDN James. And the buzz is that he might be on his way from the Los Angeles Chargers to our Dallas Cowboys. Now, I know what you're thinking. Is this real? Could we really get such a game-changing player? Well, the whispers from league insiders like Adam Schefter suggest there's some serious momentum behind this potential blockbuster trade. The Chargers, sitting at a 4-6 record, are in a tricky spot right now. They're cap-strapped with just about $2 million in space and are facing a critical rebuild of their defense, especially the pass rush, after a series of injuries that have been leaking points like a sieve, allowing around 28 points per game. It's clear they're looking for ways to shake things up, and trading away DIDN James could be part of that plan. What makes James so intriguing, though, is his versatility. He's not just a typical safety. He's a true do-it-all player, capable of playing deep coverage, lining up as a linebacker, and even rushing the passer. If you look at his profile, he's like a mini Minkah Fitzpatrick when he was with the Steelers, someone who can elevate the entire secondary and create turnovers at crucial moments. From a Cowboys perspective, this could be a huge upgrade for our defense. Our secondary has been solid but a bit banged up lately, especially with Trevon Diggs on IR and some issues with our safeties. James's ability to cover the deep middle, combined with his knack for forcing turnovers, averaging around 1.5 turnovers per game this season, could be a game-changer for us. Remember, he's only 27, and his career stats include 15 interceptions and over 500 tackles, along with multiple Pro Bowl selections. His recent injury history is minimal, just one game missed in 2025, so health is less of a concern right now. But what's really exciting is the potential impact he could have in Dallas. Now, let's talk about the trade specifics. The Chargers are reportedly asking for a second-round pick in the 2026 draft and a fourth-round pick in 2027. It's a hefty price, but if you think about it, acquiring a player of James's caliber could significantly bolster our defense, especially the secondary, which has been targeted in the past. With our cap space around $20 million, we'd have the flexibility to make this deal happen, and it would send a clear message to the league that the Cowboys are serious about contending not just for the NFC East title, but for that coveted Lombardi trophy once again. Why would the Chargers consider this move? Well, aside from cap considerations, they're also trying to focus on their offensive line, protecting Justin Herbert and keeping sacks down. They've allowed around 30 sacks so far, and with Herbert's extension possibly hitting around $250 million, they need to free up some cap space. Trading James could be a strategic move to get some draft capital and financial flexibility, especially with the upcoming offseason looming. For Dallas, bringing in DIDN James isn't just about bolstering the secondary. It's about transforming our entire defense into a more aggressive, turnover-creating unit. Imagine James lining up at safety, covering the middle of the field and shutting down those critical passing lanes, while also contributing to the run game. His ability to not allow touchdowns, he's only given up one this season, means he's a true lockdown safety. Plus, his presence could elevate the entire defense's play, encouraging the pass rush to be even more aggressive, knowing they have a versatile safety behind them who can make plays all over the field. This move could also have a ripple effect on our overall team strategy. With James anchoring the back end, our linebackers and pass rushers like Micah Parsons can breathe a little easier, knowing they have a dynamic safety helping to cover the gaps and secure turnovers. It's a recipe for a top 10 defense, which we desperately need if we want to make a serious push deep into the playoffs. The potential for an increase in turnovers, going from roughly 1-2 per game to over 2, could be the difference between an early exit and a deep run. And let's not forget the playoff implications. If James comes to Dallas, he could serve as a true X-factor, much like Minkah Fitzpatrick was for the Steelers back in 2019. His ability to create game-changing plays, like his 2 interceptions against the Bills in 2023, could swing the momentum in our favor during crucial moments in the postseason. Considering our current odds, which are somewhere around +10, 0 to win the Super Bowl, a player like James could drop those odds significantly, potentially to +3, 0, by making us a more complete and dangerous team. It's a move that signals we're all in, especially if he helps us turn the tide against NFC rivals and makes us tougher to beat in high-pressure playoff games. Now, I know some fans might be cautious. Trading away draft picks, especially for a player with some injury concerns, always carries risks. But if we look at the bigger picture, the payoff could be enormous. We're talking about transforming our defense into a force that opponents fear. This isn't just about patching a secondary. It's about creating a defensive identity that can dominate both pass and run, disrupting offenses and forcing turnovers at a clip that keeps our offense on the field longer and more productive. And think about how this aligns with what we've seen from Mike McCarthy's coaching staff. They're always emphasizing aggressive defense, and bringing in a player like Derwin James fits that mold perfectly. His versatility allows us to deploy multiple looks, confuse opponents, and keep them guessing. Plus, with Parsons already racking up 5 sacks, adding James could free him up to be even more disruptive, knowing he's got a reliable safety behind him to clean up any mistakes. Of course, this kind of move wouldn't just be about the immediate impact. It's about setting the tone for the rest of the season, showing our division rivals that the Cowboys are not messing around. If we can add a game-changer like James, it could be the final piece in our puzzle, giving us that extra edge we need to not only make the playoffs, but to go all the way and contend for the Super Bowl. And who knows? This could be the move that cements our place back at the top of the NFC, making the NFC East a true battleground once again. In summary, all signs point to the possibility of a blockbuster trade that would shake up the NFC landscape. Derwin James could very well become a Dallas Cowboy very soon, and if it happens, it's going to be a game changer. His ability to create turnovers, elevate our defense, and bring a new level of physicality and versatility makes him the perfect fit for what we need right now. The trade price might be high, but the potential rewards are even higher. We're talking about a player who could turn our defense into a nightmare for offenses, boost our chances of playoff success, and maybe even push us over the edge into Super Bowl contention. So stay tuned, Cowboys fans, because this story isn't over yet. If we pull this off, it could mark a new chapter in Cowboys history, one where our defense is feared across the league and our path to glory becomes a little clearer. This is exactly the kind of bold move we've been waiting for, and I, for one, can't wait to see how it unfolds. The NFC East is heating up, and the Cowboys are right in the middle of it, ready to make some serious noise. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest Dallas Cowboys news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Dallas Cowboys fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential move? Do you think Derwin James would be the perfect fit for our defense? Are you excited about the possibility of seeing him in a Cowboys uniform? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Cowboys. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Dallas Cowboys news. We're all in this together, and I can't wait to see what's coming next for our team. Let's keep the faith, stay loud, and keep supporting our boys as they chase greatness. The journey to another Super Bowl is never easy, but with a move like this, it's clear the Cowboys are aiming high. So let's get ready for whatever comes next, and remember, this is Cowboys country, and we're just getting started.